Hello, in this video I will show how to use AS prepend on Huawei routers. Let's take this example. We have 4 routers R1, R2, R3 and R4. Each router is on different AS number. R1 is on AS 100, R2 on AS 200, R3 on AS 300, R4 is on AS 400. Also, each router has a unique router ID 111 for R1, 2222 for R2, 3333 for R3, and 444 for R4. We have BGP peer between R1, R2, R2, R4, R4, R3, R3, R1. And you can see the point-to-point IP address between each two routers, which is the IPs for BGP peer. Okay, we have network 1110/24 on R1, which is advertised on BGP. Okay. In this case, we don't change any attributes, any BGP attributes on 4 routers. So, R4 has 2 paths to reach network 1110/24. It has path R4, R2, R1, and R4, R3, R1. Okay, so by default, which path will be preferred? Okay, in case that the attributes are equal for 2 paths, the router will choose the router ID, the lowest neighbor router ID. So in this case, R2 has router ID lower than the router ID of R3. Okay, let's check the BGP routing table on R4. Okay, you can see the preferred path for network 1110 is through the next hop 10.10.10, which is the next hop of R2. Okay, so if we want to change the path from R4 to reach network 1110/24 to be from R4, R3, R1 by using AS prepend, we will apply AS 100 on the AS path of network 1110/24 on the advertising of this prefix from R1 to R2. First, we need to add prefix lists on R1 for the network 1110/24. Okay, I should apply permit. After that, we will add root policy, which will apply the AS path command, which is the command for the AS prepend attribute. Okay, so now we have this route policy, which will apply AS 100 3 times for the network 1110. Okay, so we will add this policy on the peer that we need. So it will be applied on the peer between R1 and R2. After we apply that, R4 will choose this path because it will be the lower AS path than this path. Okay, let's check the BGP advertisement toward the R2. Okay, now we can see the network with AS path 100 one time. Now we will apply the policy on this peer. Okay, we have two options, export or import. So we will choose export because we need to apply it on the advertising, not receiving. Okay, so we will check the advertising. It takes some time to be applied. Okay, now we can see the AS path is changed from 100 to be 100 for 4 times. Now let's see the BGP routing table from R4. Okay, now we can see the difference. The next hop now, the preferred next hop is changed from 10-10-10, which is the next hop of R2, to be the next hop 10-10-10-14, which is the next hop of R3. So now the AS path from R4, R3, R1 is lower than AS path from R4, R2, R1. So this is how we can use AS prepend attribute to control the path of any prefix that we need. Thanks for watching and see you on the next video.